We are live. What is up, everybody? I am Riley Hodson from Hodson Motors. Welcome to our 1985 Chevy K30 giveaway live stream. If you're tuning in and watch this live, welcome. If you're watching this in post, also welcome. But if you're just here watching this afterwards, you go ahead and fast forward through to the end to see who wins. But if you're watching this live, welcome. It is 2:30 p.m. Friday, August 9th. We'll be picking that winner in 30 minutes, right at 3 o'clock, right on the money. But for the time being, we'll be here answering some questions, talk about the giveaways, all that kind of good stuff. So here we go. If this is your first time ever watching one of these live streams, we just talk. We talk about future giveaways, about this one. We talk about how we pick the winner and why this is so exciting and different than other giveaway companies. We don't know who's won yet. We don't know until you guys know. We learn all at the same time. So my reaction is real, and everyone else's reaction is live. So I'm by myself today, but I think Sean is going to be entering in here in just a minute. So forgive me if you hear me talking to myself. We're trying to think of what else to talk about. But if you are watching this live right now and we get any technical difficulties, any Wi-Fi lagging or anything like that, I'm just going to keep talking and keep on moving because YouTube uploads this smoothly to YouTube. So if you miss anything or an ad pops up or something like that and you miss it, you can just watch it in post and do it up. So and watch the rest of it. So but I'm just noticing my camera. I got a ladder behind me. Let me move this out of frame. It looks so corny. Wasn't ready. Okay, I thought I was ready, but again, guys, welcome. I'm excited. I can't wait to see who wins. It's an awesome truck, and I think we are all ready and set and ready to do this thing. So I'm pumped. I'm excited, and yeah, I'm nervous. I just get nervous every single time. I'm getting better and better, I think, as we've been going on. This is our 25th giveaway. We've done this 25 times, which is crazy. Just thinking back, and I was talking with my wife the other day. She and I started this business. I'm sure there's a ton of new customers. Every single giveaway, about 50% of our participants are new customers, but not this giveaway. I think this giveaway, I calculated it out, and it was something like 40% of people who participated were new, which means we had a lot of repeat customers, which I love to see. I love our repeat customers. I always want a repeat customer to win just because I feel like you guys have been in with us and I want you guys to win. But I have no choice over who wins. I have no sway. Sometimes a new person wins. Sometimes a repeat customer wins. But we're talking about it like, man, 25 giveaways. That's huge. Like, what a milestone. And it was crazy as my wife and I were thinking about it, talking about it the other day, that like we started this business. Now it's out in our shop in the backyard. You know, this is one whole bay of our garage that we devote to inventory and t-shirts and everything and packing orders in here. And then through that door over there, you can't see like Peter, is the main shop. But this was not always this big. I still think this operation is very little. When people come over and see it, they're like, wow, this isn't that big. It's not that much stuff. But to me, it feels like a ton of stuff because my wife and I, we started this business back in 2019. I was still going to school. My dad and I had been building classics as a hobby. I was like a senior or a junior in college. My wife had graduated. We had no kids. And we had this crazy idea. We had no kids, but my wife was pregnant with her first at the time. But it was like, hey, we had this old truck, this old Jeep, and we had a Jeep and a Dodge D200 and a Jeep J10 Honcho. We had these two trucks that my dad and I had and built up and worked on and everything. And it was like, hey, let's give away one of these two trucks. And so we gave one away. We gave away that D200. But we did that out of our dining room. We just, used our dining room table as our packing table rather than having, a packing table like that. We used that as our packing table. And then we just would fold up our shirts. We'd buy all of our shirts. And you can see they're all in plastic bags now. They come folded and bagged and tagged with the size labels. We would just get boxes of shirts. We would fold them ourselves. We would stack them on the ground. We had no shelves. We literally just had stacks of T-shirts on the ground. And that's how we started our business. It was crazy. And we had like 6 T-shirts and 2 hats. And that was it. So it was crazy in our living room. And we did that for a number of years. We put shelves up in the living room. We put up baby gates once we had our kids. Once Sterling started working with me, he started coming over and like twice a week we would pack orders in the dining room. He'd come over as our first employee. So it's just crazy to be here now at 25 giveaways. It's pretty rad, and it's crazy how far it's come. But it is a real bootstrap operation there in the sense that we were just she and I would come out to the shop. I would work on trucks all day long, and then we would pack orders at nighttime. And we did that up until we had like our second child. So it's crazy. Now it's fun and it's way less stressful now. And I think we make less mistakes now, hopefully. So, but it's exciting. So I don't know if any of you guys knew that's how this all started, but yeah, it was real slow. It was just real. We lost a lot of money at the beginning, and I sold my car and put that all in so we could lose that money and all that kind of stuff. And it's fun. So just fun to think back on and talk about. But let's talk about what you guys are all excited about, and that's the K30. So 85 K30, this giveaway, it has been a really fun, really interesting giveaway. Different. We don't know what works. I'm just going to admit it. We're just professional amateurs. Okay. We don't know what you guys actually want. You tell us what you want. Sometimes we do exactly what you guys tell us what you want, and then it doesn't go over well. We're like, oh, okay. So we're just always experimenting. And this truck was just like that, just an experiment where we were like, okay, I think every giveaway before this, we've had some patina trucks, but that were original paint. But, it was like, let's do something that is just kind of strictly a work truck, rough around the edges. Who cares? Make it sick, make it reliable, and let's see how it does. So the truck is, and if you've watched YouTube videos, I pointed out, got a crappy tractor paint job, uneven body panels, that kind of stuff, but is big. It's awesome. It's mechanically very sound. The Cummins is so healthy, so happy. One of my favorite things about this build has been the tuning time that we spent. We spent way more time tuning this engine than I ever have on any previous Cummins. I mean, I don't even know how many hours I have. I just wanted to get it absolutely dialed in. So it is so happy. It is easy and fun to drive. It makes great power without being a smoky pig. It is rad. So I'm really happy about it. Mechanically, it shifts so smooth. When we first bought it, I had kicked out the idea of like, let's do a 6-speed manual or an NV4500, a newer 5-speed manual swap. Drove this thing one time, and I was like, nope. This says the Get Rag 360 still in it from the first gen Cummins that this donor drivetrain came out of, and it is buttery smooth. Shifts so nice. Every synchro is perfectly smooth. So that's super nice on it. Big old 1-ton axles, 37-inch tires. So just an awesome big old truck. And then that utility bed, it's a really cool bed. I've had several different utility trucks over the years, and this is a cool bed. I really like the bed. I really like the drawers. It's really pretty cool. So it was a different kind of build. However, it's pretty similar to some other trucks that we've given away still. I would say it's probably most similar to our number one giveaway still of all time. Our number one giveaway of all time is our 2022 Christmas giveaway, our Black Friday Christmas giveaway with that beige Suburban, the sand-colored Suburban that we did. This truck is very similar to that. So different paint, obviously, different paint color, obviously. That truck had a roof rack. This one has, the visor, and it was a Suburban. This one's a crew cab, so you can still fit a family in both. Excuse me. But very similar. 37-inch tires, 17-inch wheels, winch bumper, 12-valve Cummins. That was an automatic. This was a manual. But very similar option trucks. This truck has a nicer interior than the Suburban had. The Suburban was like a very factory interior. This interior on the K30, super nice. Us and the folks over at Ian's Auto did a bang-up job just with all the interior trim, with the dash, with the seats, with the really cool houndstooth interior. Really like the interior. Vintage air conditioning, Dakota Digital, the whole nine. So really happy about how the interior came out on this K30. But very, very similarly optioned to that truck. And it was just kind of interesting to see what you guys like, what you didn't like, what we would do moving forward and what we wouldn't do. I will say the thing that I learned the most on this truck, for sure for me, has been that I have got to fly out and see a truck before we pick it up. So I bought this truck, and the guy who sold it to me, great guy. I think I don't want to say that he was selling me snake oil. He wasn't. But I kind of was like, saw some pictures of it. We talked on the phone. I was like, yeah, it's good to go. And I just sent a shipper after this truck, didn't fly up to go see it. The truck was, not done properly, I will say, from the guy who sold it. He's a great guy. Don't want to not talk about his character. We did not do a great job. So we had to redo a whole load of stuff on this truck. So we we dumped a lot of time and a lot of money into just making it work properly so that you don't have a headache if you win this truck down the road. So we're doing doing all the electrical and the intercooler and the radiator and all that kind of stuff, just getting it all up to snuff and servicing the axles and just doing all that stuff that kind of just gets overlooked in a project. So that's what I learned on this truck, is that I should have flown up to Idaho, where I bought it out of, seen the truck. The body wouldn't have scared me off. The paint wouldn't have scared me off. I don't care. It was, again, we were giving away like a work truck, but there was a lot more work involved than what I had expected. And that was what I learned from this one, is the guys are not allowing me, they're not allowing me to buy truck sight unseen unless I'm flying up to see them anymore. But even that being said, I did buy another truck sight unseen, but it's a good one. So it's all good. So I'll fill you in on that in a second. So that's what I learned for me personally, is if I'm not sure about a truck, these giveaways, this is the hard part about this. Maybe give you guys a little bit of insight in the company. If we were giving away modern diesels, I could go down to the dealership. I could pick a diesel off the lot. I could take it over to the wrap shop, have them put a cool wrap on it, come over here, buy a lift kit and some wheel well lights, some rock lights and a bumper or something, and slap it all together, and we could be done in a couple of weeks, and then just have a giveaway truck ready to go and be sick and have this modern truck. So what's up, Sean? Sean's here.
What up?
Fly. I got sidetracked. If we were giving away modern trucks, it would be much easier. I think more costly, because a modern truck is $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, and so our trucks, because we have to build them ourselves, they're not quite as expensive, but they're way more time consuming than those other trucks. And so this is why you don't see us do full build start to finish. We did that with the Ram Chargers. We built that Ram Charger start to finish, and it took us like 6 months to do. And we were working on it a lot over those 6 months. It wasn't like we were working on it a little bit here, a little bit there. We were working on a thing like almost straight for 6 months. It's just it doesn't work for a giveaway model. So we try to buy things that are like pretty far along, pretty well done, but still have some fun things for us to do to show you guys progress, to make them better, to finish them out. I don't want to go in and buy something that we got to go, like we did on this K30, have to go back in and buy and fix things that they said they already did right the first time, and then they weren't done right the first time. That's what we're trying to avoid doing, basically. So we can't just go out and buy. I would love to just go buy just pure Survivor, like just a perfect original paint, perfect body, but just an old truck, and then just do everything on top of it, swap everything in. It's just so much more time consuming to do it that way. So we tend to have to buy something that's a little bit farther along and then finish them out. So that's kind of always that weird sweet spot that we're in, trying to figure those things out. But it's all good and all fun. So those were the lessons that I've learned on it. Other things that maybe, we would have done differently. I don't think anyone really cared that the truck wasn't that pristine, but I still think that this was a little bit, I would like the paint. If this paint job on this truck is a C, I'd want it to be at least a B type of thing. So now we got a fly flew in when Sean came in the door. He invaded me. It is 2:45 almost. We are 15 minutes away from picking the winner. Pick that winner at 3 p.m. on the dot. So if you're here and you're trying to see who's won, we have not picked that winner yet. We're picking that winner at 3 o'clock. So now, what would I spend my 10 grand on? I get this question on all the time. What am I going to spend my 10 G's on the truck? On the truck itself, probably nothing. I'd probably put a little bit of money into a little bit of paint and body work, just to kind of get the doors up to as nice as like the hood, the fenders, the roof, everything else is. I think the doors are the worst part on the truck when it comes to paint and body. That's probably what I'd spend my money on, and then I'd leave the rest for sales tax or for income tax and any other little things down the road. Ready, guys? Oh, I missed him. Oh, son of a gun. The fly wants to bug me because he knows I'm talking. Son of a gun. But I digress. The fly is on my hat, Jesus. So they're seeing it flying in the video. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let's talk about what's next for us as a company, what we have coming up. Again, if you're turning in to see who wins, we haven't picked the winner yet. We're picking the winner in 15 more minutes. Now we'll get to that in a minute. So what's next? So coming up this month, in the month of August 26th to September 1st at midnight, is our GMC Typhoon giveaway. If you watched the last live stream, when we were picking that winner, I asked you guys, would you guys like a Typhoon? You guys said yes, and I went out and bought one. So I do listen to you. I really do. He's back. That son of a gun. Freaking fly. So annoying. So I bought a Typhoon. It is awesome. Typhoons have always been on my short list of a truck that I would love to own in my own personal collection. I don't have that kind of money to have a personal collection right now, but in my mind, I have a personal collection. And a Typhoon is definitely on that list. It is so freaking cool. Okay, they're fast. They are, like, even by modern standards, they still feel really quick. But you're driving this old brick, and so it's like double fast because you're like, I have no safety equipment besides the seatbelt, and it's fast. So it's really fun. It's just cool. The body kit's cool. We've already had it painted. Really nice gloss black paint job. We're doing the wheels and tires up next. We've done the interior up and kind of refreshed it. This will be a blank canvas giveaway. So that's a 1 week giveaway. Very little bonus stuff going on. We might just do if we have some leftover Typhoon shirts or leftover Typhoon keychains, we'll do that. But you don't need to expect anything. We won't do cash back or any crazy big promotions during that 1 week. It'll be really quick, really simple, really easy. 1 week to get in, get your entries in, and good luck type of deal. But a blank canvas, so we're not going crazy on anything. We just wanted the paint to be nice because the truck is nice and cool. So it'll be a 1 weeker. Get in, get your stuff, and it'll be gone. But again, the truck is really cool. The interior is nice. We've just spruced it all up really nice and kind of got it all back to clean and conditioned and good. Put a new radio in, do a new steering wheel, and then we'll do our wheels and tires and our paint job, and that'll be it. Gone through and done all the service on it, and just kind of got everything up to snuff. New alternator, new air conditioning, AC compressor, condenser, hoses, blower motor, that kind of stuff. So it's just ready to drive and be a cool little daily. But it is wicked cool. Just a really fun little box on wheels that rips. So they're awesome. I'm really excited about it. I've only driven it 2 or 3 times since we bought it. And every time I drive it, I'm like, oh, I got to have this thing in my life. There's a white one on Facebook Marketplace right now for like 20 grand. And the white ones are real ghetto looking. They don't look as good as the black ones. They really don't. Like, they look like 90s rapper type of trucks. They're not nearly as attractive as the gloss black ones, but I still would drive a white one. It'd be cool. Maybe Stormtrooper it out. But they're wicked cool. I'm super excited about the Typhoon giveaway. It's just different from us. It's, you guys, if you've been following along, almost every giveaway except for one has been 4-wheel drive. Now, the Typhoon is still all-wheel drive, so it counts. It's got a transfer case. It's 4-wheel drive. Okay, so it still counts, but it's not lifted. It's not big tires. And so, you know, but it doesn't really fit in with our normal giveaway truck theme that we've been doing and what we normally do. So it's cool. It's fun to do something different. It's not lifted, so we're having a hard time. We can't roll around underneath it like we do with the big trucks. Big trucks, you just get the creeper out. You don't have to lift it up. You just slide underneath it, and you can work on it underneath. This thing, you know, we got to have it on the lift all the time and all that stuff. But it's really fun. It's different. It's cool. So that'll be August 26th to September 9th to September 1st. 1 week. That's all you have to get in. It'll be wicked cool. So, so that's the next giveaway, and then we will take off for the month of September because we'll be busy churning and burning on our next giveaway truck for October, our next big giveaway truck. So if you haven't picked up on what the rhythm is, what the pattern is here at Hudson Motors, what we have found works best for us is a big giveaway truck and then a little giveaway truck, a 1 month giveaway and then a 1 week giveaway. And so obviously the K30, this was our big giveaway, big diesel lifted 37s. And then the Typhoon will be our little giveaway truck. Before the K30 was the Nissan, the 720. And then our next big giveaway truck will be the last truck I just bought, which was, the flight's back. I'm getting them this time. I have to, guys. I can't focus. It's throwing off my jam. Got him that time. Suck it, fly. Dead. Got him. Okay, I can focus now. My wife's probably going to hassle me when I get home. So there's some questions. Hold on before I move on to the next truck that we bought. Typhoon questions in here. If you're in on the monthly subscriptions, do you get a chance at the Typhoon? Yes. If your subscription has renewed during the month of August, from August 1st to August 31st or till September, if your subscription renews in September, then we'll get it in September. But yes, if you're a monthly subscriber, you'll get entries in to win the Typhoon. So you'll be in and ready to go. But then after that is the next truck that we have bought. It is exciting. It is rad. We bought a 1975 Ford F-250. It is like the avocado green on the olive green. It's the green two-tone. It is so cool. It is sitting on a 1997 F-350 chassis. So that's a 7.3 ZF5 5-speed manual. The swap that was done by this guy, a guy who kind of owns a shop up in Oregon called Mintonje Fab. He did a great job on this truck. Mechanically, it is finished. It's just ready for us to come in and do all the cosmetics and the upgrades and the air conditioning, the gauges, the interior, and just finish this truck out. So mechanically, it's super cool. The truck rips. Okay, it's awesome. It boogies down the road. It's got a really, really, really nice original paint, original body. So it's got a nice patina on the original paint. We'll do the interior up really nice, add our air conditioning, our digital gauges, our radio, everything that we always do, and make it really nice. So that'll be our next big 1 month giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. That will probably launch, if we are pushing hard, October 7th and go till November 3rd. So it'll be our next 1 month giveaway. Now you might be asking, you might see some other companies as they're doing shorter and shorter giveaways. We don't try to compete with anybody else, as there's not really many others. If any other company's doing exactly what we're doing, there's some other companies giving away older diesels, 90s diesels, but there's really not even doing like true classic trucks like we're doing constantly. And so I don't tend to try and keep up with any other giveaway company, as they were in a race last year to who could do the most entry multipliers until they got to 100 times entries. We never participate in any of that bull crap. And now they're in a race to see who can get their giveaways done in the shortest amount of time, which I will say is a better thing for you guys as the consumer. The shorter the giveaway, the better. But for us, what we found works is 1 week for the little trucks, 1 month for the big trucks. It's just what works. Now, this giveaway on the K30, this was a 3-week giveaway, and it did make a difference. If you compare this truck to that Suburban that we did back in 2022, we've got a whole lot more customers on our log right now than we had in 2022. And even still, this truck did 75% of the sales that Suburban did. And so we had, it was 75% of the time, and it was 75% of the sales. So again, by shortening this giveaway down by a week, it really did increase your odds of winning by about 25%. So that's all good and exciting for you guys. So we are 2:52 p.m. We're going to drink water, and then we're talking about how we're going to pick this winner, and we're going to get started on that. So picking the winner. If this is your first time here, if this is your 25th time here, you've heard me give this spiel 25 times. And I'm sorry, I give this spiel every time because I think it helps you guys to understand where we are and how this works and why this is really fair for everybody. And the way we do this is meant to protect everybody. So we pick a winner using a website called random.org. Now, random.org is a 100% guaranteed random generator, random picker. When you guys were participating on the website, I get a spreadsheet of all these entries, and it's just your email address on this spreadsheet. We give that to random.org. It picks a winner live right here for all of us to see. And that winner is 100% guaranteed random. And what that means is it doesn't matter. And we'll see this in a giveaway. We'll see that somebody will get in. They'll like spread their orders out through a giveaway because they think that gives them better odds of winning. It does not matter in the slightest because random.org picks things perfectly randomly. So no matter where it is in that list, each one of those is the same amount of percentage of chance of winning as the next one, if that makes sense. So if we were drawing names out of a hat, if your name was in the very bottom and I'm digging around in the middle, I'm not going to pick your name, obviously. Or if your piece of paper is bigger than the guy next to yours, that affects your odds. There's none of that going on with random.org. It's pure 100% randomness. So that's why we use random.org to pick the winner. Now, the way that this works is we take all this spreadsheet with all of these entries in, and we give that to random.org. It'll kick us out, and then it'll kick us out an email address. I won't read that email address live. I've made that mistake in the past, and there are scammers watching this live stream. In these 322 people right now, there's got to be 10 scammers in here watching, waiting to see if I slip up to say an email address so that they can go and make an email address that's one character off from the winner's email address and then email me and say, hey, I won, I'll take the cash at this PayPal address. And I made that mistake one time, and sure enough, instantly I got people emailing me that. So I know that the scammers are in here. We hate them. Can't do anything about it. That they can pound sand for all I care. And so we don't announce the email address live, but I take that email address. I go into our website platform with all of our customers. I look it up, and then I'll read their name, where they're from, and we'll give them a call. It'll be really exciting. The great thing about using random.org is that it saves all this data for us to protect us and to give you guys a chance to look and make sure you were actually entered. If we just sent off this data to somebody else and they picked a winner and sent us back in an envelope, you wouldn't be able to verify that and know that you actually got entered. We could be cheating and you would have no idea. You'd have to go contact them and do all sorts of different mumbo jumbo. This is real easy. You can get onto random.org, go to their third-party draw service, click on this giveaway. You'll see what it'll be titled. I'll title it 1985 Chevy K30 giveaway. And then you can go in and type in your email address and verify that you were entered. And then boom, it's all good. Now, in the 25 times that we've done this, we maybe have had 2 or 3 discrepancies. I've always taken care of those people who we've messed up on their entries. We won't be redrawing. If there is a discrepancy, I'll refund you for any money that you might have spent. And then we just, hopefully we'll learn from whatever mistake we made and make it better for the next one. So that's kind of how we take care of how this goes. But so yeah, you'll be able to go in, you'll be able to verify your entries, and the way you'll verify them is by your email address that you used at checkout. If you purchased an item on our website to get entries, you'll use that email address that you used at checkout, exactly how you typed it. So if you typed it with all capital letters, you got to put it in random.org with all capital letters, because that's how it gives me. It is case sensitive. If you used all lowercase, one capital, a capital in the middle, whatever it might be, that's how you're going to find your entries in random.org. Please, before you email me and you say, hey, you didn't give me my entries, you're cheating me on my money, please don't jump to that conclusion. Try a couple different combinations of capital letters and you'll probably find it. If you don't find it, say, hey, Riley, I can't find it. I think I've only ever messed up on that like twice. And I've always been able to find it for everybody else. I get a dozen emails every single giveaway. I respond back to you tonight. I try and get this done right away so that this is just, the giveaway can be over and done with and we can all be happy. But it's good for us too here at Hudson Motors to use a website like random.org because it protects us. Let's say that my friend Marcus in Utah won and you guys got on my Facebook like, well, you guys are Facebook friends from beforehand. What the heck? And I was just like, yeah, he just happens to be my friend and he won. He participated just like anybody else. And I could show you, here's the full entry list that was given to random.org. Marcus had 10 entries just like everybody else. And, or, whatever the entries that he had. If somebody was cheating, it would show up as like a bajillion entries. And I would be, sandbagging for him type of thing. Does that make sense? And then you can see your entries. You can see that the winner has so many entries. And then that's how we protect ourselves. If we were to get sued, I would just take this data with me and say, no, look, here it is right in front of us. If you sent in postcards to get free entries, it will be your first name and your last name, one capital letter in your first name, one capital letter in your last name, and that's how they'll pop up. So if you're looking for those entries, that's how you'll find that. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole spiel on random.org and why we do all that stuff the way that we do. It is almost 2:58, so it is almost time to pick a winner. Got a lot of people logging back in yet. We have not picked that winner yet. We got 2 minutes until we pick that winner. So let's get random.org loaded up, ready to go, and do all of this. Now, I pay for this, so just so you guys know and you're aware of it, that this is a paid service from them, and so I pay for it. And this isn't just some like cheapy freebie, like, oh yeah, I picked a winner on there and it gave me a number and I correspond it. No, like this is legit and by the book. But we're going to use their third-party draw service. We're going to hold a new drawing. This is my 33rd drawing with random.org, 34th. We've done, if you're a subscriber, we pick 3 $500 winners every month that we don't have a giveaway. So it is beneficial for you guys to be a subscriber. Because there's not that many subscribers and you can win one of $500 prizes, no taxes, no nothing. I just send you $500 if we don't have a giveaway. And it doesn't disqualify you from winning future giveaways either. I don't count it as a grand prize. So we're going to name this giveaway 1985 Chevy K30 giveaway. When you go to random.org, if you're looking to verify your entries, you'll be able to pop on there and it'll come up and it'll be on their list of recent giveaways. We're going to go ahead and upload a list of participants here. I've got my list open. I have verified. I spent a lot of time making sure. So let's just everyone cross your fingers. I didn't mess up. I don't think I did. Here we go. It is 2:59. It is almost time to pick that winner. Okay, we've got it in. So this is going to be an entrant accessible drawing where entrants can verify their participation. We're proceed. We're drawing one winner. Okay. All right, we have our money already paid for. I've already paid for it in advance. We're ready to go. Oh, I'm nervous. It is 2:59. We got to wait till 3. I told everybody that it's 3 o'clock on the money. We're picking that winner. So I'll hit complete the drawing. We'll look up who won. We'll do a little suspenseful, introduction as to who it is. And then we'll call them. Hopefully they answer their phone. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. The nerves are flowing, guys. All right, complete the drawing. All right, we have an email address. This winner, we have a winner, is from a new state, a state we have never had a winner from yet. That's exciting. From the great state of Arkansas, the city Huntsville, Arkansas. The winner of our 1985 Chevy K30 is Stephen Byler. Stephen Byler is the winner of our 1985 Chevy K30. Congratulations, Stephen. Actually, oh my gosh, I know who this is. I only know because the last thing he purchased was some seatbelts from Retro Sound through me. From Retro Belt, I mean. He bought some seatbelts, but he wanted to do something custom, so I made him a custom order here. That's crazy. Okay. I've never known who the winner is, ever. Like, I don't know him personally, but, like, we spoke because he was like, hey, I want some custom seatbelts. Stephen Byler, congratulations. I'm giving him a call. I think he'll answer. He might even be in the live stream. Stephen, are you in here? Let's see here. He hasn't said anything yet. He hasn't said anything, so he might not be in here, but I'm calling him. That's exciting. Sean, will you use your phone and just record me on this phone call? Let me make sure I got that phone number right. Congratulations, Steven. That's like super exciting. He's been a good customer. 7 orders over, when did he start participating? Since 2021. Good for Steven.
Hello, this is Steven.
Hey, Steven. This is Riley Hodson from Hodson Motors. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, did you get those seatbelts yet?
Yeah, they just came today.
Oh, good. That's awesome, man. I really shouldn't have shipped them to you because I should have just put them in the truck because you are our winner, Steven. You are the winner of our 1985 Chevy K30.
No way.
Yes, sir.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is awesome.
What?
Congratulations, dude. That is crazy.
Thank you so much.
Dude, you are our first Arkansas winner. That's exciting.
That's awesome.
And
I can't believe it.
that is so cool, man. Because like your name popped up and I was like, wait a second, I know this name. And then I looked at the order and the order comes up and it's the seatbelts, the custom seatbelt order, right? Yeah. You wanted, I'm telling the people on the live stream right now, we're still live. You wanted 2 regular retractables and 1 middle seat, right?
That's right.
So cool.
Wow.
That is
I
awesome.
can't believe it.
Well, how you feeling?
Oh, man, I don't even know.
That is awesome, man. Well, listen.
I'm really excited.
That's so great. Let me finish the live stream, and then I'll call you back. I'm super pumped for you. Thank you for answering the call on, like, the first ring, too. That was great. And
Yeah.
and I'm excited. I'll call you back. We'll talk all about it once I finish up the live stream, okay?
All right.
Thanks, dude. Bye. Well, that is crazy and exciting. So congratulations to him. Thank you to all of you who participated. I know that it's a letdown when you don't win. I wish I had a truck to give to everybody. This is why I do so many freebies, is because I want you guys to get something of value from us, you know, and you get a cool freebie, you get a good shirt, you get a cool tool, whatever it might be. Just want to make it fun for everyone. I hope this is enjoyable. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. I hope this is enjoyable to all of you guys. And it's just fun, and that this is just fun money, and that you're not, you know, you're not out a truck. It's just fun and exciting and less risky than going to the casino or playing the lottery, hopefully. So thank you guys for participating and for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll be posting more on Instagram and stuff as we get the Typhoon ready. But again, that starts August 26th. That is like in 2.5 short weeks on that giveaway. So we're pumped. Thank you guys, and we will see you on the next one.